What's up, guys? Today we're at Davie disc golf course. This is one of my favorite courses because just you can do fairways, mids. Actually, I actually want to try out some new discs too, and check out this T-bird. It's gonna be so sick. But today I want to talk about something like serious about like what's stopping my form and what's really like my roadblock and my struggle right now. And today I'm just gonna focus on hitting my lines and my release point today. That's something that I'm gonna be going to, but let's get into it. Hole one's not terrible. It's 230. It's kind of straight. They changed this course a little bit, so I don't know where some of the holes are. I'm gonna go proxy, and I'm just gonna hope that it just hit it flat and straight. Like I said, I'm working on my release point. That's something that I'm working on my form. So, and we can do two off the top, but I hyzered a little bit more than I wanted. But it's gonna be a putt. Let's go pure and do it. Yeah, that does make it stable, but it's gonna be two good throws a little bit. But the pure and proxy were both in circle, so I mean, this should be just relatively like routine putt. I think 8 unders on this course is pretty good. These are Mach 3 baskets, so they're kind of finicky sometimes, but I love them because like you have to hit them, so or they spit out on you. But that's a good birdie. Start off the day. Hole 2, actually like 1A. There's 1A and 1B, and then hole 1. This is hole 1. It's like 721 or 690. Depends where the basket is. I'm just gonna go T-bird off the bat. It's not really windy. I want to see how this flies. I might do 2 here. It is like a headwind. You can feel it, but I kind of want to hit my release point like right there. That's something that I have to work on. I hit it a little bit to the right, but I mean, I wasn't like bombed, but it's gonna be okay. Yeah, this was not a crush by any means, but it is a par 5, and I'm gonna go actually like brave this time. I want to get a little bit more distance, probably a little bit more turn. A T-bird actually was like pretty good, so let's see brave and roller into a headwind. So I'm still about 330 away. Still want to learn this T-bird a little bit. I'm gonna disc up just so I can like try to hit it. A little flex. It's kind of still wet today. It's been raining in North Carolina for the past like 3 days, and you know, I was supposed to go to a tournament this weekend, but I got called into work, and everybody just shot hot. I saw it around anyway. I don't think I would have played well because it was all a bunch of locals that played that course so well. That thing is actually pretty stable. Wow. All right, so we do have like a jump putt for birdie. So I might actually just get away with a birdie here. I'm like 50 feet away, so definitely circle 2 putt, but you see the basket right here. I got into this little pocket before the woods, so let's just give it a run. Oh, of course I hit chains, man. But yeah, it's been raining and it's been super humid for the past couple of days. And so I got back from vacation and I signed up for a B tier, and I was going to try to play it and like just like really focus and stuff like that. And then the day before I got called into work, so I had to like basically withdraw from it, which sucks. I had to park this with a proxy. Hole 2, it's like 215, 225. It's straight down the middle. You can go this big hyzer, or you can do the proxy. I'm gonna try to go proxy. So I hit my line, but that little twig, that's not a good shot, but I'm gonna be on the left, probably safe. So this is gonna be like either really pure layup. Actually, I have a run at it. I'm in like this wet creek. Let's try to just run it, man. This is a little hard putt, but in reality, I probably should just lay it up just like that. Yeah, it's a nice layup. There's no sense of running it because, I mean, I could with a little forehand like flick, but that almost went in. Should just be an easy little tap in, just like that. Dude, my hair is like crazy. I need a haircut. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so I can get a haircut. 3, it's 280 or 234. There's a bunch of, I think it's 280 because it's like super far. I'm actually gonna go this like old buzz. It's pretty sick. This, I just kind of want to hit it flat and let it flip to the right side. If it doesn't flip, I hope it just rides straight where I can get like a jump putt. This isn't like where I want to birdie, but I just kind of want to hit my gap right there. That's something I just want to hit. So just kind of, I went to that right side. I yanked it a little bit, but that right side's actually a lot safer than the middle or like left play. So I can do like this jump, like layup putt, or I could run it. Actually, I don't even have it run. It's more of like a layup jump putt. So hopefully I can just hit this gap and like lay up, or I can go straight at it and just hopefully it lays kind of like that and it's gonna hit that tree. That's gonna be like a 30-foot uphill putt, but it's not gonna be bad. Hopefully we can just get a par and just move on. Bad. It's actually like a little bit difficult. I do have to have a straddle. It's gonna be a sick putt on camera that I can do it. Oh, so close. I'm trying to go like through, like up and down that little tree, just like that. That'd have been sick if I got it first try, but it's not how that goes sometimes. All right, so plus, well, no, we're even now because of hole 1. So at hole 4, I'm gonna go Indy. It's kind of straight ahead. I just want a little hyzer, a little flex shot. So that like missed the gap, but it might actually go in. That's a circle 1 putt. That's kind of crazy. I went long of a basket up this little hill, and I'm putting towards you guys. So hopefully we can get this little bird. So let's go. All right, so we're back to 1 under. All right, so that was a good birdie. Let's go honor here. It's like 230, but it like tucks in this corner around. Kind of want something to just like hyzer in, so hopefully we can just get it down there. Just kind of like that, let it fade. That might actually be like under the basket. That was actually a really good shot. So I don't usually get this hole, but when I do, it feels good. They actually shortened it a little bit. I remember it used to be a little bit further back. I might have been mistaken. So, but this was like enough disc. So I'm just putting uphill a little bit. So we can make it. Yes, let's go. All right, so 2 under, I believe, right? All right, so this is one of those holes that like if you don't hit your gap, you're in trouble. I'm gonna go pure here. It's like 210. Creek is all the way on the right side. You kind of just want to hit it center. So I really just want to hit this gap and let it stable out. So I'm gonna go with this like fan grip I'm trying to learn. So hopefully we can hit it. I just need to line up right. Like, oh, it was stabling out. I'm kind of yanking it a little bit to the right. I'm trying to figure out why. I'm thinking I'm just coming into my body instead of like coming around. So I'm not too sure. This would be an extremely good one to get right here. It's kind of like a straddle weird putt right here. From what I'm looking, you can either go 2 ways, but let's try to get it. Oh, so cool. But hole 7, it's like 351 straight. So I'm gonna go fuse. I'm really not gonna try to flip it. I'm gonna use that grip like I'm talking about on the putter, where I don't have to like spin it as much and just hope I can get down for par. Yeah, I didn't flip it, but that's okay. I mean, I hit a tree, it's gonna be scramble, but yeah, this wasn't like the worst shot, but I am having to scramble here. I might take a bogey. I think I'm gonna just do NB standstill. I don't know how good of an angle this is for the camera, but I'm just gonna do standstill here and just go back. Just miss it like that. Hopefully, yeah, now I'm in jump putt range. It's probably about 60 feet. I can make that. There's cows right behind me, which is pretty cool, but I can make this putt. It's like a little Anheuser bid. A little bit too much Anheuser, but I shouldn't have like ran it, but we can make it right here. With all the spiders and stuff right here. Let's make this putt. All right, I made the putt, so that's all that matters. All right, so hole 8, we're -1. It's 290. I'm gonna go buzz. Just kind of like hit the fairway, probably a little Anheuser to hyzer, and let it like go flat. This hole's pretty hard. It usually gets me the pass, so let's get it. Oh, I just needed it to flip up, but hit the tree. That's gonna be scramble for par. Let's just get a par and move on. All right, so we didn't have to walk far off the tee. It's probably just gonna be a standstill in me. I have to get around this this tree right here, so hopefully we can just get around it. That was like not at all what I was aiming for. That's gonna be a tough putt to make par. Okay, 2 for 2. Nope. I couldn't make it at that point, but it is what's stopping me, and that's like what's like hurting my progress is that hit this gap and let it fade. So I'm gonna go zone. Just try to get it down there a little bit. Kind of like that, let it skip. And I hit the only branch there is in the fairway to hit. I know the sun's beaming down on the camera, but it's gonna be a tricky shot to save par. I want to go forehand and like a little bit of Anheuser, let it fade. Not asking for much here. Kind of like that, let it fade. I might actually come out with par on this. So just like, not like it's like a soft bid, but not really. I don't want to go in, I just want to pitch up. So it's a little bit more stable, but that's gonna be a putt. It's probably about 25 feet. So I can make par here actually, so it'd be nice. Didn't have the best tee shot. This should be a birdie at the end of the day, but next. Well, I was going to the old basket position. That's gonna be rough, but I mean, it's 225, so it can't be that bad. Here, I don't have a look to the basket unless I do like this little Anheuser bid, which actually, I need to just get a little bit higher. Probably the hardest gap to me to hit. I just want to hit the gap. I think the gap itself is like probably about 260, 270. It just looks so far, but I'm gonna go with Fina. Just hit this gap. A little bit more flip, but that would have been okay. It's a little bit inside. It took a nasty skip, so I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad, but if it sat, it would have been good. If it skipped, I might be in some trouble. Yeah, because it took the skip, I'm pinched off. I really want to just be a little bit more out. Probably about 50 feet more this way. I'm gonna try to just jump putt out. Just like that. Now I'm gonna have a good upshot to save par. Well, I just realized my mic was off or something. Routine upshot. I'm gonna go buzz right here. Just want it to fade. It's a little bit, probably a little bit too much disc, or maybe not even enough. I don't know. But I don't have my rangefinder with me. Big mistake. But it's like tucked in that little corner. Shouldn't be too hard. Just like that. Come on, go in. Oh my God, please. I hope that like can show it on the video. I believe it almost skipped in and went in. It had to almost go in because the disc is right here. It literally skipped. It was so cool. Oh man, I wish that would have went in. That would have been cool. I wanted to get on video. Let's just make this putt though. There we go. Ching ching. All right, hole 12. It's 575. It's tucked in a corner all the way down. The main thing you want to do is hit this gap and let it like just turn. I'm gonna go St. Pro. I could go Brave, but I think I just don't want to overturn it. It's okay if you hyzer. You can literally just push it flat and hyzer and it'll be okay. But you could go forehand, but I just don't have the distance. So kind of like that, and just let it, see how it just like faded. I'm actually still gonna be out there, and I'm gonna have like a better look because it's gonna be sloped downhill. And hyzer used to just be straight down, so you could just actually just take a putter and go straight at it. But I'm gonna go with T-Bird. I just want it something like stable out, but not too stable. So hopefully we can just hit it here. Kind of like that. That's a little bit shorter than I wanted, but that actually might be perfect because of the skip. It's a routine putt. I'm super excited. Yes, let's freaking go. That's been one I've been craving for so long in this position. They usually had it over there, routine easy, but this one's a little bit more difficult to get, and I'm glad I chose the right disc there. One now, and it's 261. I'm gonna go forehand here, just because of like how everything's laid out. Let me move the camera just a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go forehand here. It's 261. I just kind of want to go straight at it with a little turn, so forehand's perfect. I think just straight at it is going to be a little bit difficult for me. So kind of like that, let it fade. Oh, a little bit shorter, a little bit long shot, but it's okay. It's not a super difficult putt, but also not an easy. It's like 40 feet. I wanted to challenge myself on the forehand here, and it might pay off. Oh, almost went in. That was crazy. All right, so we're still at -1. Hole 14 is kind of difficult. You either really turn over, you can do a backhand, forehand. I mean, whatever really just gets down there. I'm gonna try a forehand here. I usually go backhand and I hit the trees, but let's go forehand St. Pro. kind of like that. I wanted a little bit more flip, but that's going to be either really rough or an okay scramble spot. Well, I made a mistake here in choices because the basket was actually to the left. And I was thinking it was to the right. So I'm actually just going to pitch out here, just nice, simple, in the fairway. I was kind of hoping it was to the right because there is like a fummer forehand route, right? It's a little forehand gap with the envy and just let it hyzer in. So I gotta get ready. I gotta get really better at those little touch shots like that, but that's perfect. That's gonna be par. So I'm really proud of that little touch forehand. I've been struggling with those recently, but we're gonna get it dialed in, and it's gonna be exciting to see me getting dialed in with putters on the forehand instead of like relying to those zones and overstable type. So, all right, so hole 15, we're still -1, so which is pretty good. I'm glad I didn't take a bogey there. I'm gonna go pure. You can just flip it up. You can go left. You don't want to be right because there is a creek, but it should just be relatively simple. That's stable now, but it got a good tree kick, and we're gonna have a putt for birdie. Pure luck or pure skill? I hope you see what I did there, but let's get a birdie here. Just like that. Hole 16, it's like 360, 415, or 358. I don't know, it's par 4. Well, it's a little short. That wasn't the best tee shot, but we can actually make a par still. So this might be a little bit tough potatoes. I might go fuse here. I'm thinking it's gonna just turn and try to get down there. I see the basket's on the top of the hill, so I'm hoping I can just hit this gap, let it hyzer. I just need to turn it a little bit, so not much, but kind of like that. Just hopefully, I was about to say, man, it was about to be a great shot, but it hit the tree. All right, so there is a route to go straight at the basket from here, but I don't think it's feasible. So I'm just gonna go buzz and just try to like get around everything and hope I can get like a 60-footer or 50-footer to get around. So that was okay. It was about to be really bad. I thought I turned it over, but we can probably save a par here, but it's doubtful. But let's make a good putt. I didn't really commit on that one, but it's okay. That one's like more committed, and at least I hit a basket there. I'm more proud of that one than the other one. So, all right, so hole 17, 216. I'm gonna go to aggressive play here. I'm gonna go T-bird, just because I wanted something to like hit flat and skip in. This is like the ace play. You could go mid or putter, whatever you want to do, but I'm going like 35%, 40%. So hopefully you can just hit it flat and go in. Just kind of like that and let it skip in. Oh, 5 feet 30 would have gone in, man. Sometimes you have to go aggressive to get the ace, and this was a pretty aggressive play, but it's still enough where I can make the putt. So just like that. So hole 18 is like my worst nightmare on this course. I'm gonna go fuse and just like hit it flat and like let it turn. Let's go hole 18. Hopefully I just get lucky and go through everything. I highly doubt it. I didn't hear anything, so that might have actually got really lucky. That wasn't a good shot, but well, I lost my fuse. I spent like 40 minutes looking for it in the woods, but to no avail. So I'm gonna just play a provisional. Let's say it landed right here. I had a good, decent shot. All right, so now we're gonna do St. Pro, good forehand probably. This is still not even a good position. It's like place like I saw it turning, so we're gonna just do St. Pro. Hopefully I can just turn it kind of like that, and let's just try to give this a little bit. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, it's better than pitching out. I mean, it's gonna be actually above ground now. So this hole's tough, man. Like I personally don't love this hole. This hole can kill your round easily. All right, so the St. Pro wasn't that bad. Don't really know what to do here. Probably Athena. Probably just get the big flex and turn. Or you could just do hyzer, I don't know. But actually I might just do that. I might just do backhand hyzer. Just get it. Just like that. Let it fade. Come on, come on, come on. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. Well, I don't know what number I just took off this hole. More, but we're about to make it right here. Oh, that would have been amazing to end off. Well, we do have one more hole, so I mean. All right, so hole B, this is the final hole. It's gonna be like 650. I'm gonna go Undertaker here. And you don't really need something big to par it or even birdie it. So it's OB on the left and right. You just kind of want to hit one in the center. So hopefully we can just get one down there. Kind of like that. It's a little bit nose up, but it's still gonna play like for position to either birdie. I'm actually super happy with that drive. I'm usually like I'm probably about 100 feet usually back. So this is probably a stock upshot. I don't know, this is buzz. I might just play like T-bird just to be safe, like that hyzer. I could go Afina. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna go Afina because I don't know the T-bird just yet. That'd be nice. I can do this Afina and then T-bird. So let's just birdie it. I mean, I had to just park it, so. Just like that. Come on, hyzer. Yes, drilled it. That is actually pretty deep. So, I usually don't get birdies on this one, so. I missed the putt. So, well, par it is, par it is. All right, so that was like the final. I just want to do a full round just to film it. And if you stuck around, thank you. But to recap like what I'm like working on, I'm still dialing in my form. I've been struggling recently and sometimes it fluctuates. So like I'll be going from, you know, at least I'll actually be throwing 380 feet like on the dot. Not on the dot, but like full power 380 to 400 sometimes. And the next day I'll be throwing 250. So every time I try to figure it out, I'm not sure. And with right now is like a mentality of like the form work, because dude, I've been doing it for like 6 months now and I've seen probably no progress and it looks the same to me, honestly. And so I just got to dial that back in. Consistently putting. I do want to become 1,000 rated, and such a short little time too. Like I've been playing for 3 years, but I have actively been like trying to go like competitively for like almost less than a year. So, and scrambling and putting, of course, obviously scrambling, you have to just go on the course. That's honestly 250 in shots, and you can dial out like hyzer and hyzer, just doing different lines. But for me, I like shaping that course. I like doing course work for that, for scrambling. Another thing, putting, I was going to try to do 1,000 putts a day, and realistically, I'm thinking I'm only be able to do like 400 to like 300. 300 probably is like a good limit just to like get that 25 footers of 300 reps and then move on from there. I think what I want to do is I'm tweaking my form while going into tournaments, which is never a good idea, but I'm getting that itch to play and like play competitively, at least until I jump up to 900. I think I could honestly do that within like 6 tournaments, and it just really depends on my work and what times, because usually tournaments sometimes they're 2 days and I don't have enough time for that, and then 2 rounds one day and then 1 day Sunday, 1 round Sunday, and my job doesn't allow that. So I have to find like these flex like 1 tiers that I know the courses, and they're really not, the area that I'm around usually is 30 minutes from like a good course, and there's not really that many tournaments in my area. But when I drive down like an hour to Charlotte, but those are courses I don't get to play regularly, so I might not shoot as well. And I just want to like be able to shoot at my home courses pretty good, like 1 round flex tiers, but they don't really have that right now, just from what I've been seeing. But those are some things. I know I'm on and on, but hopefully we can just keep going the next few weeks positive, and I just keep on filming. And so thank you guys for watching. I know this is like a monologue. This is a longer video. It's probably about to be 30 minutes. And if you stuck around, like I appreciate you. Obviously this is like a longer video, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.